There we go. Now mic's back on. And Emma, Nizwa, and Hope are watching. Hello. Fun. Oh, goodness. I have to get that image off the screen from last time.
Got to get it above
Yes.
right here because it's beyond it.
We had not been streaming for a little while because, well, our range extender had died.
Yeah, and well,
Yeah.
Netgear has really bad customer
Yeah, don't buy
service.
Netgear.
I'm
Just-
sure their products, most of them are okay, but their customer service is atrocious.
Yeah. If you don't have it die within the first 90 days, they won't talk to you unless you pay up another $90. Marguerite says, love your work. There we
Thank
go.
you.
So got that up. And gonna be making the salt box first, which I do believe was to hold 8 ounces. And the
So
cut was to
it's
be
gonna-
higher up the side than the original.
Yeah, because that way you'd be able to hold them.
Yes. Get this bag.
The other reason I haven't been streaming is it sprained my wrist.
Yeah.
And so, well,
It's not that we hadn't been
good
throwing.
morning, Emma.
It's not we hadn't been throwing at all, but it was really limited quantities, really simple pieces, and stopping as
Nothing
soon.
where I needed to have 2 good thumbs.
Yeah.
Because I sprained right in here.
So
Right in here.
20-ish ounces?
We could try that.
Okay. This is 21 ounces. And it's going to have the Tudor style rose on it, the Italianate rose. But it's going to be just inset into a background of like gray glaze. Try saying gray glaze. Ooh, your sponge is all dry. And now there's a cat cam.
Cat cam.
Amanagan is watching. Hello.
Two Wings Trading is watching.
And there's a cat blocking the lower third of the camera.
It's okay. I think people like to see the cat more than the
Yep,
pottery anyway.
It's
So,
cat cam.
which is okay. She's a very cute cat.
More often
She's-
than not.
What, 10 months now?
Yeah,
9
a
months?
little over 10. She'll be a year in October.
Yeah.
Her birthday would fall during what would be Great Western War.
Well, yeah, would be.
Yeah. Cats are always helpful when creating things.
Oh, yes, of course they are.
Yeah. There's a couple of pieces in the second spin that are, well, cat ass
We'll
pieces.
share the picture later of the
This. There we
the
go.
Nix platter.
Yes. I still have to get the that last batch of photographs off of the
Thing.
camera. Yeah.
Kitty and fabulous part. Thank you.
See, since this is going to start off light as basically a closed thing that we then cut a chunk out of the side, are you going to throw the top portion separate, or?
I don't know. There's that, or it can just be,
Just pull it and close it?
yeah, if I can get it tall enough and my thumb cooperates.
So you notice the one that's sticking up all going on south, your right thumb?
It's the right thumb. It was right in through here that I
And
sprained somehow.
Humans says great space. Thank you.
Thank you.
I was trying. It took finding the right realtor to understand what they were looking for last year
Oh, I know.
in terms of a space. It's like, no, we need something with shop space, and this is more or less half of it.
This is, well, it's an improved deck.
Yeah.
So this space must have
But
started
there's
its life
lots of
off as a deck. a deck with a patio cover, a deck with, they put in walls and scrap
Scrap
windows from everywhere. It looks like some of the pieces are just glasses set in with wood molding,
Yeah.
but that's okay.
A sliding glass door that was probably
From the family.
salvaged from the family room. I mean, the other door is just a storm door.
Probably from the front door.
Probably from the front door, yeah. My guess is this really large window had been in the family room,
Yeah.
but they changed up the window arrangement in there.
And
when
also
they
it's got those aren't energy efficient windows. Those are
Nope.
single pane.
Those ones single pane? Yep, those ones are single pane.
The only thing that's double pane is the sliding glass door,
Oh, and
which
that one.
sounds like
That aluminum frame window over there.
Thor, the
So
god of thunder, is breaking into my.
we've got to clean the tracks because it goes brum, brum, brum.
Yeah.
That should hold 8 ounces of salt.
And then when we make the little
Knob.
the knob.
Do you want a small piece of clay to throw the knob?
Yeah.
Okay. How small of a piece?
Maybe 4 to 6 ounces.
Because yeah, anything less than 4 ounces is throwable. There. Because I mean, it's just a knob.
It's just a knob. And then it'll be cut open. We gotta
You know,
research how to fix that problem. It is so annoying. Then I'm gonna cut open a bit
Take a
right here.
salt
It's a
saw.
salt box.
Salt
So
box,
it has just the opening right there.
that's for the people who like the flake salt.
Yeah, because you can't put that into a shaker.
There was a
Yeah.
tool stuck to your towel?
There are 2 tools stuck to my towel, and the towel was rock hard. I thought there was another one that was clean. Meh.
Well, this one has been cleaned. It's just not as
This
clean
is
as the-
clean. This, she tells me, is clean.
Oh, Mom, they're on the other side. No, it has been cleaned some. It has not been made clean. It's called, letting the rain wash it out.
Morning.
Oh, yes. Nix has discovered. She's like, oh, yes, my litter box out here. Must be use it. Ollie Jordan's watching. Hello. So, your little tiny ball of clay for the knob there. And then I'll cut you clay for the
Stick, damn you. There we go.
there. And this is the reason why we say that, there is a minimum size.
There really is a piece of clay in my hands. So what I'm doing is making a little knob. And there's a little knob.
There we go. And that'll get cut off and attached to it tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
And what I will do before we go inside is probably tint all these things.
It's not supposed to be hot today or tomorrow.
Yeah, it got over 90 out here in the sunroom yesterday.
Yeah.
It's been toasty. Probably not toasty where a lot of people are concerned. Toasty for us.
Not people who like
Okay,
can
so
dry
2
engines.
S-sided cups. They're gonna have pelicans on the outside, and not fairies. They're gonna have squash pelicans
Pelicans.
on the bottom. Yes.
Which is funny.
This is fun. Is this a good consistency bag?
That's okay. I don't know how much stamina my hand's gonna have, but
Well, after this one, what can I do is I can switch off to black clay.
Yeah.
Change this one. No. Well, that one goes there.
How's everybody doing this morning? Anybody have any interesting projects done?
You giving me that face forking there.
Could probably take that one picture down. That's
Okay. Just take it out of
S
the middle
sided?
of the screen. S-sided, yes. There we go. Here. Black clay. Black clay, black clay. Oh yes, there's new here that I need to. Okay, oh, that's why that one's in a separate pile. Right.
Ah, yes, that is.
That form actually has to go downstairs.
So it can get his head made, and then
Yes.
he comes up here to have his neck. Yes, because we have basically a deck and a garage.
Yes. We have a two-part workshop. 3 if you count the middle of the living room.
That's why we do painting. We'll sit
Yes.
there, and more things go to for shipping.
Yeah, that is kind of my shipping assembly area. When the
Yeah.
kiln load comes out, it'll take about 2 days to process it to ship,
Yeah.
because everything has to come out of the kiln and it gets photographed and then it gets brought in so I have a comfortable surface to pack the packages on.
Oh, do you really have that much flat space out in the garage?
Not really, no.
you don't.
Not as one big workspace. So all the items get arranged. I'm currently playing around making shoes and excitingly opening pretties from Midnight Madness.
Cool.
So it's, that even if you know what's in the package,
It's
It's
actually
it's getting your hands on the package. Getting your hands on the things. Yeah, last several kiln loads that have come out, it's been a minimum of 20 packages that I've had to pack for shipping.
Yeah.
And some of those were not fun pieces to pack. Like, Andy's order, the 3 fermentation jars. Or the ones going all the way cross country that were 8 plates. I think this is good clay. It's got white on the top, and it's not a white clay.
go.
I mean, these guys I'll definitely want to cover because I have to do. I'll get those off for you. Oh, come on. This is one of those new bats, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
There we go. It just
So what
didn't
kind of
wanna
shoes are
come
you
off.
making, huh?
Oh, yeah, plates to round up.
It's almost more torturous to know what's inside and not be able to touch it yet. Yeah, I so can understand that.
That's every time we have something arrive in the mail, we're do our best to be patient and
The
wait
2
for
days.
them to go through that airing phase, that decontam phase before handling it. One of the few exceptions was getting the new range extender out, where I had it gloved up, opened the box, and discovered that the actual packaging had the plastic seal. So very carefully slid it open and allowed her to take the box out of the plastic. Because it's like, okay, that we need sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
14th century turnstile shoe.
Oh, cool.
Well, when I was a kid, you did the Gillies pattern.
Yeah.
I think You still have the gillies you made me as a kid.
Yeah.
Please. I think they just try.
Because little kid feet are small and they can use smaller pieces of leather.
And you can use them as samplers to see if the pattern works.
Yeah. And you didn't like it because you kept getting stuff in your shoes.
I have never been a fan of there being the sensation of stuff in my shoes. Gavin said it's plastic equals Nick's toy. Yeah, we do our best to keep the plastic away from Nick's.
Right now, she's having lots of fun watching the bumblebees on the hibiscus
There's
bush.
a giant white hibiscus plant over in that corner on the outside of the wall, and the bumblebees love it. That plant's gotta be what, about 7 foot tall now?
Yeah, because it comes up over the top of the window.
Yeah, it did last year. Hi, do not bat at my face. Hi, yes. Mwah. There, I kissed you. I don't know why. If I lean down to look under that shelf, it is carte blanche for her to come over and bat my face.
What an amazing
talent, ladies. Thank you for inviting us to your space.
You're welcome.
It also means that we get to hang out with people.
Yeah. It's not like we get to see people in person right now.
The closest we've gotten in the last, we're on month 8, so 5 months was we talked to somebody through the window because they were in town and they could pick up.
It was
their
not
thing.
that, they didn't live that far away.
They didn't live that far away. Well, it was also the fellow who drove like half an hour to pick up the right,
Yeah.
the big donkey right. Which, well, it was much safer for such an item to just be picked up, and he
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
live
what
all
if-
that far away. And
It probably didn't cost him any
no,
more.
that's probably the equivalent cost of shipping it in terms of gas.
Yeah. 'Cause it's not
And that
like-
way he got to squee over it as soon as possible.
I know. Okay.
Alright, now I need to catch you the black plate. Danielle and Andrew were watching. Hello. I don't like that either, so I'm modifying that part for me. Yeah, the sensation of stuff in the shoe.
Yeah.
I have to say that when it comes to at events, I will wear modern shoes. I do have one pair that are very Viking looking. They're 100% modern and made out of some sort of synthetic material, but
I
they
had
look
the-
like nubuck.
I had the custom made boots at one point. Buffalo
Yeah.
hide
Which
with the
will-
antler buttons all the way up to the knees. It was great because
they
it
would fit me.
yeah, they do
We
fit
just-
you.
We just need to get them resold.
Oh yeah.
Because, well, you always wore the heels funny.
See, those boots are like 31 years old.
Yes.
They're as old as Christopher.
Mom, in which case they're not 31.
He's 31.
I'm
No,
35. He's 3 years younger.
He's 32. Fine. And they're 32. Because I found that I was much better off wearing things that, grip the ankles.
Yes. Okay, so we need
Stupid
a
angles.
16 to 18 ounce Viking cup. Yes, cup. Just double check to make sure that there was no handle involved. Hi, Andy. And Pat is also watching. Hello.
No.
So I need to cut you off the about 30 ounces.
So it's Patty.
Go. Nope, cut off too much. Because the black plate is slightly heavier. There we go.
Yeah, that was the year that Mother Mosh decided that for whatever reason she was going to pay for custom boots for both me and
She's
her son.
weird.
She was weird. It's the only reason I ever had those. I made good use out of them.
Oh yeah.
And they're still around today.
think they're in my closet.
Yeah.
And just after watching some more episodes of the Adam Savage's Tested there, and him doing the tool maintenance, makes me a little more brave in terms of like figuring out how to take your foot pedal apart to clean it.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, right now I don't think we've been wearing shoes much at all.
Yeah, right now it's kind of like, shoes?
What
Need
shoes?
You don't go out of the house. What do you need to wear shoes?
Oh, yeah. Realize I left a chunk of
And
the
what am I making?
What?
What am I making?
Viking cup.
Good. Wanted to make sure that I was actually making the right shape.
It should be 16 to 18 ounce Viking mug. Not mug, cup. No handle. No handle. I think there might be an order for a mug one in here someplace. But I have them. Ah, yes, that's right. There it is. And it's the same size. But I want to make sure I got the right piece of clay before I cut you another one.
It's really awkward not using the thumb. Right. Because it goes right down
I
into
wish
there.
that I could,
And it's just really annoying.
I can't take the place of your thumb while filming it.
I know, and
There's
it's kind of like,
nothing I can
it's
do
amazing how much you use one finger.
Where can I leave my tool? That is not the one I'm
It's
looking
getting
for.
better. It's just annoying. Because, I use all my fingers, really.
You even use your ankles while you're throwing.
Oh,
Because there was that one time you sprained your ankle and you couldn't. I have lost track of my tool.
Yeah,
Oh,
because,
there it is.
well, it hurt to have my foot down, and plus the fact that
As Catherine is asking, how's your thumb healing?
it's feeling better. It's just, it still hurts.
On a 1 to 10 of your pain scale. Notice I'm specifying hers, because she has a high pain tolerance. What is it down to at this point?
Probably about a 4.
Down to
A 4.
that's
I'm
nasty.
not having to wear the brace all the time anymore.
And you're having issues with the brace because it presses on other nerves and triggers other issues.
Well, also, it's
It's
actually small enough to fit my wrist.
yeah, but it's too long in the hand.
It's too long in the hand. I have a 6-inch wrist.
Actually,
Actually, no, I think it might be 6 1/8 now.
ooh, you should put on muscle on her wrist due to throwing.
Yeah.
You said ow. I heard you say ow.
Because all of a sudden I have the pain go right up like that. And it's kind of like, it just
That's why
hurts.
I'm only cutting you off like 1 or 2 pieces at a time. So is that the right?
So, oh, you little tool. No, that's it. I suppose I could use this one. Good enough.
You could turn the wheel head off.
Pain in the butt. Then I have to turn it back on. each
Where
time.
the wheel just moves that little bit there. That wasn't her foot on the pedal. That was it deciding to move a little.
Really got to. Just knocking stuff out of the foot pedal. I don't.
Percussive maintenance only takes you so far.
Yeah. There we go.
30 ounces. You're still not 30 ounces.
I'm back up to being able to throw cups, though.
Yeah, for what, about a week, you could only manage plates
And only a few plates.
and only a few plates. Because you don't use your thumb so much with plates.
No, because you're doing this.
And then you open it with your with the
Fingers.
flats. Yeah.
No thumb. But it also,
Oh.
it's it's bad enough that even one of the other fingers hurt enough that
And of these two, we'll decide which of them will look better with a handle. We have a need for two 16 to 18 ounce Viking vessels, one with handle, one without.
And typing also requires, well, 2 hands.
Yeah, that may have been one of the original contributing factors. So that one gets to be done.
I thought it was just tendonitis, rearing the crankly head. Until it got to the point where
You couldn't use that hand.
it said head, and if I used my thumb at all, it popped really loudly and hurt.
Hmm.
It's kind of like, well, that's not good. Huh, maybe it'll just go away.
Given the sound effects that you're making right now, I'm not going to ask you if you want to do a butter bell today. Because we do have a Viking butter bell on.
No. Just simple shapes.
Yes. Next
Smaller simple shapes.
Next on the list are 2 minis.
Yeah.
2 black minis. I could actually catch you more than 2.
Yeah.
So we have some on the shelf. Maybe we'll have some on hand when Shannon requests some more.
Yes.
One of the things that we've been working on is getting another shipment done for the medieval recreationist boxes. That's one piece of it. Like I said, it's a lot of fun watching people doing their unboxing
Yeah.
pictures of what they get from those subscription boxes. Lena watching. No.
And Pitney and
I think it's giving you a different list of people than it is me.
I'm not sure how to pronounce her name.
I whipped myself in the eye.
SVIT.
Sitlana?
Svetlana. Yeah,
and
good enough.
if we murdered her name, apologize. Feel free to post phonetic spelling.
Yeah. Because it's
Had that for the one fellow who had the very Norse name.
yeah.
How many minis would you like to throw?
I don't know.
We have a need for 2. And they're not ones with markings. They're just smooth-sided for a wax out pattern.
Okay.
Okay. So that looks like more of the mug spacing one. So I'll put this one up on the shelf to dry without need of anything being attached to it. Cut to the issues with the, wheelhead not wanting to play nice.
Taking evasive maneuvers.
Checking out any of the bugs that might be over on that side there next. Mighty bug hunter. Like last month where she went diving across the room to catch that fly. Smacked it out of the air and just chomped it up. Mighty huntress. She wasn't so sure about that giant ant that got in here. She ate that as well. I have to say this, I haven't actually noticed any spiders in the house. Come to think about it.
Yeah.
And you've been trying to climb the walls too, haven't you, Nix? She's literally tried to climb the walls. There's some scratches in a couple door frames now.
Yeah.
One time I heard this odd scrabbling sound and I looked around the corner and there she is gripping the door frame, trying to get traction with her hind paws.
Yeah.
She hasn't learned, thank goodness, she hasn't learned to do like a running start. So she has momentum on her side.
Don't give her any ideas.
Yeah, no. It's bad enough when you have the strange thumping sounds from the closet in the middle of the night. Does the cat exploring? Or scaling something in there? I have that one. That one goes straight there. Is because we have the binder that the special order forms go into. Then once they're thrown, there's two different, what do you call this, paper holder sockets on the wall. And
Give her road. No, Cormac.
it's not giving me the notifications on that one.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know. I had to.
Yeah, right. They don't always. That is really kind of interesting.
I can see the icons on who's watching change up at the top, but it's not giving me the people to say hello to. I also had to go through Restream, delete the Facebook channel, and put it back in again this morning because it's like, is it playing? It's not playing. It's not sending the data.
Yeah.
So okay,
Who
delete,
knows?
insert, there,
Yeah.
meh.
And right onto the other side of the hand. Well, it's the
How close are you to reaching your limit?
probably at this next one. Really.
Okay.
His wrists are stupid. They're almost as stupid as ankles.
Because have two really big mugs, a skull, a bear skull blank,
Do those skull blank.
because it's only like an 8 to 12.
Yeah,
The smallest version, it's gonna be a little miniature bear skull.
it'd be cute.
Oh, that mini through really quick.
They should.
Play nice, Dad.
Yeah.
As I recall, for a skull that size, probably like 20 pieces. No. Ooh, froze.
Yeah, it did.
I'll give it up. There we go. Now it's moving again. It's still showing me throwing the previous piece. Oh, looks like the new booster seems to be doing decently though.
Yeah.
I wonder how long the other one was ailing.
Don't know. It could have been part of her problem.
Yeah. Turns out some of our connectivity issues with the last several live streams may have been a dying range booster for our network.
Yeah, so we could actually get signal around here.
Yeah.
Because it kind of has to go through an exterior wall.
Exterior wall. Kind of. It's semi-exterior. It's an exterior build, but it is not an exterior space.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's not a real room.
Mm-mm.
Which is ideal for what we use it
Oh
for.
yeah, because well, you want good ventilation in a pottery studio. I'll get that off for you. Let go, let go, let go, let go, let go, let go. Ooh, water. Ooh. Sorry, did not mean to drip it on your hand. bear skulls, they start off more that shape.
They're a little lower.
Yeah. Because then I have to distort them all funky. And that one is the request to have the flat spot on the bottom so they'll actually sit.
Yeah. Because a true bear skull wouldn't.
No. No, the bear skulls really don't sit flat because they've got that red crest of bone on the top where all
Which is
like the jaw
weird.
muscles attach.
Yeah.
Go, and this goes in the sculpt folder.
There.
That is the basis for the bear skull. It only gets about half the room.
Yeah.
And that sucker gets tinted right away. Okay, so do you want to do any more or do you want to call it there? Do you want me to see?
Should just call it here because I
You
want it to
have-
keep getting better.
Yeah. You have thrown 8, 10 pieces. So that's not that bad. Without injury, she throws on average like 17. That's that piece covered. Because it's already 81 out here and I don't want things to dry too fast. Especially not the things that are gonna need like sculptural elements.
Yeah.
So very gently drape.
Marion.
There we go. Thanks.
And well, it's the end of the stream, so thanks everybody for joining us and bye-bye.
I've turned off the mic. So it can leave it playing for that for a second.
Because
Like-
it starts to hurt and through here and it's kind of
You're
like
making pain sounds. Oh, no. Oh, actually, I could add water from the juice bucket. Steal some of the water from that.
Yeah.
Got 2 scoops.
yeah, sounds good.